It's playtime with the Sleepy Boys.
It's just like I used to, like, back in my, I'm gonna say, the golden era of Hops and Heroes Toy Museum, incestual relations. Like,
Oh, as long as it's not incest relations.
That's exactly what he just said.
Oh, he did.
He said incest. I mean, I think he meant incestuous, but he said incestual.
Am I
they're still
Am I
relations.
having fever dreams?
I mean, we
Yeah.
might both be like.
All right, fine. All right, you felons. I'm gonna turn on the FBI camera too.
Oh shit, Brian, you gotta. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew you had a camera. It's Jose that doesn't have a camera.
Jose that doesn't have a camera.
Fuck. Okay.
Another angel.
Oh, I was like, Jose's name's. Yeah. No. Okay. Just a heads up. I'm gonna wait till Angel actually gets on before I take the shot of NyQuil, just so that she knows in case she needs to call me a doctor.
Yeah,
Who
no,
needs to call you
I
a
miss
doctor?
NyQuil. The relationship we would have together, where it'd be like, I have a slight tickle in my throat. Down this entire bottle. It's a great time. It's a good time. I miss that time. However, I've relapsed. I've gotten into melatonin, the sleep vitamin.
Now you're officially in adult town.
Oh yeah, I got tickets to Sleepy Town Junction.
So, back before I got off my antidepressants because they didn't fucking work, I was
Why that's so funny.
I was on a dosage that would like put me to sleep and keep me to sleep. And I was talking to my therapist.
Let me ask you something. Were you depressed?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
I was very
you know what I like?
depressed. No.
It's like it's a plot twist in the movie where it turns out that it wasn't antidepressants, it's antipsychotics. But like he just tells, that's like when the podcast started.
I have my antidepressants right here.
It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know.
It's whiskey.
Oh, I know it's whiskey. I see that. You
No,
fat
it's
bitch.
this is not even a real streaming thing. This is literally Mark stopped taking his antipsychotics and he's just sitting in front of like a broken pizza box.
What's great is we're not actually here.
Yeah.
None of you are real. You're all just different branches of my personality.
That's why we're still aware of one another, and we still feel like we have our own lives. We're just living in different compartments of your brain.
Yeah. Brandon's the obsessive compulsive one. Brian's the creative one. Jeff's the slob. Key's the alcoholic and druggie.
I was going to say Brian's where your ADHD comes from.
God, putting Brian and Jeff together recording is just
a nightmare.
Fucking nightmare.
Fucking nightmare because I get distracted. And at least with Jeff, the shit that he does, he's like a little cat. He's quiet, but you hear him every once in a while.
Oh my God.
Brian's just like, how far into heavy construction can I go before Brandon yells at me?
See, here's what happened last time when we were when we recorded with Angel last Monday. What happened at the beginning? Like I was getting ready, like we were actually starting some conversation, and I didn't realize that Jeff was still playing Fall Guys. So he'll just be, he is to Fall Guys what I am to every other video game, just fucking absolute ass,
Dog shit,
absolute dog shit. And so he's playing and every so often, like, oh fucking cunt! I'm like, Jeff,
you can't play a game like that when you're recording,
right? Like
you can get away with practically anything else.
When there was definitely a period of time, like the episode where we were talking about. Yeah, I'm balancing it out with NyQuil. This should be a good night.
Yeah, that's not going to backfire on you in any way.
Medication, it's great. It's
not self-medicating if some of it's over the counter.
Listen,
that's self-medication.
I stopped taking the pills that the doctors gave. Like ever since I stopped taking my antibiotics, I've been awake.
I didn't even get to finish that. I didn't even get to finish that story.
It's been awake this entire time. I'm like before I was branded at 75%, but now I'm at 100% branded all the time. But you are tuning into channel Brandon.
No, but like you're
Brandon, we're in the Brandon part of the subconscious tonight.
Remember that period where that episode that we recorded where we were talking? This is like 2 years ago. We were talking about about when I was giving you shit about Carol, and I was like, and she'd be like, "Hey, Brandon, I need you to come in and wipe me." And you got so disgusted. During that recording session, I was actually playing the Toy Story 3 game.
Yes, I do.
I remember that
remember
distinctly. But yeah, no. Anyway, so my antidepressants I got off. So yeah, the first one
Do
they
you guys
set me
like
up,
my NPR lighting I have going right now?
I do. I love it. The first type of medication they gave me, like I could not wake up for shit. So like if I did not get at least 8 hours of sleep, like there was no way I was gonna wake up in the mornings, and it sucked. And so I talked to my psychiatrist, and she was like, "Okay, well, let's hook you up with something else that helps. Maybe it doesn't keep you asleep so hard." And I was like, "Cool." So I take this other kind of pills. I don't remember what they were. They only lasted about a month before I got tired of them. And I was like, "Yeah, these are like they're working better. Like I'm not depressed. I can wake up in the morning, but I'm also having a hell of a time falling asleep at night." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And so she just starts sending me like bottles of melatonin, and I'm like, "Okay, cool. Hey, Jazz."
Dude, one of my favorites.
Headphones are right behind
Was
you.
back when I was with the Ironworker Union, I would go to construction sites. Whenever you go to a new job site, you have to take an on-site P test.
Sorry.
And one time,
It was aggressive.
it was a little bit close. And,
I know, but it rattles this, and
so I peed in the cup, and the line just barely came in. And I remember the foreman was like, "So when's the last time you smoked some marijuana?" And I was like, "It was about a month ago, like whatever." And like I got on the job site, the guy's like, "Be careful, don't do anything stupid." I was like, "All right, cool, I made it." But ever since then, I would have this nervous tick where I would just go, "Son, have you been smoking marijuana?" Just been saying it nonstop to nobody.
Brian, that explains
How did you
so
know?
much.
Jasmine's also high tonight.
Awesome. It's gonna be a good night.
Ma'am, when's the last time you smoked some marijuana? Listen, this is
45 minutes ago.
ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask
You
you.
want to get the game booted up?
Oh,
gonna
it's
have to-
booted. Everything's ready to go. Just waiting for.
I'm
it.
gonna
Oh, sweet.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to
Angel will be
escort you
on
off the
your
job
legs.
site because you've been smoking marijuana.
So now you two girls get to know each other and ask all the really embarrassing questions about Brandon.
Girls.
Nah. So this is my project of the night.
What you working on? What is it?
Uh,
Hold
I'm
it
trying to make
close to
a-
the screen.
like
Looks like a-
articulated light to just trying to make a little robot man.
Looks like a little Frankenstein. I like it.
Eh.
Brian, you have some serious fucking talent that I feel like you're not putting in. Like you're not living your best fucking. Quit being a crybaby bitch. Live your fucking dreams.
Because no one's gonna do it for you.
I mean, yes, I know. It's kind of hard because I'm like, "What's your dream?" It's like, "Well, I want to design and make quarter machine toys," and the bank's like, "That sounds like a risky investment." It's like, dude, you understand? It's about the quarters.
It's about the pods.
You know what the fucked
Listen.
up thing is I remember this exact same conversation
I do
right after
too.
we met Brian, and holy shit.
No,
That was also the same conversation that he was having with us when he was painting that same spot on the wall
Yep.
on his birthday, and then we
almost
found
to a
out that
T.
he was
I'm
stoned.
gonna let you know it now. That was one of my first times experimenting with edibles, and the thing was, I was coming in. I was like lucid. I was like, "All right, cool. I'll meet some new people, make some friends, not be weird about this." But then the dubstep dropped. Like,
Yeah, Brian, you did a fucking bang up job making sure it wasn't awkward and making new friends.
first of all, I make it awkward every time. In fact, that's my personal mantra: is you got to make it weird. That's how you.
do a
That's
good
how you.
job
Weed,
with that.
that's how you. That's how you weed them out, dude. You got to weed them out. Sometimes in this world, you guys got to say, "Hey, these are new people."
And are they going to stick around?
You got it. You got to weed them out, man. That's what I learned after finding 2 goddamn wars.
I'm weeded out.
Oh,
Jasmine, I have missed having you on the show because it is always a joy when you're here. Is that
Sorry.
your name?
Yes, and Bucky.
oh man.
They're
Someone's at the
beautiful.
door.
Who would be here?
Chris, I'm gonna call it. It's Chris coming home.
No, Chris is already home.
What?
Oh,
Really?
Where is that handsome fucking?
I hope it's a murderer.
Murderer. So,
Good news, there's no one there. They did a good job protecting the house.
that's
Did
good.
then they it was a false
you have
alarm.
ghosts. You have stupid ghosts in your house, idiots.
We definitely have ghosts in the house.
This house
Brandon brought them.
This house is definitely haunted.
Brandon brought the ghosts in the house.
Why did I bring him?
'Cause
Brandon,
this
you
is
bring the
a haunted
demons
Bible.
everywhere.
No.
He has a haunted Bible.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you have
cool.
you have a shitty vibe.
Oh, look, it's
that's what it
Chris.
is.
I fucking
What?
knew it.
Do you want to join in, Chris?
No, right now.
All right.
Ghost and shit.
No, we're not. We're gonna play Fallout.
We're gonna play Fallout, Chris.
First one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited about how terrible Mark is doing in Fallout because it's like a classic RPG up where it's like you have to read and do deducing because that was a time in video game history when only fucking nerds played video games.
I'm doing really bad at it, you guys. Like it's not going well at all.
I'm
So-
glad you're sick. That means you'll do really good.
Well, this
It-
is the
I'm
story
hoping it cancels out.
that we're doing. It's about a woman named Glitterus, and Glitterus was a special needs vault dweller, and so they kind of they just sort of created a quest just to get her out of everybody's hair, and
Just
so
like
far.
to say that Jasmine is not prepared for the level of Brian fuckery that she's getting herself into
And
tonight.
so Glitterus immediately met a community and got caught stealing and had to run away for her life.
I'm amazed anyone could find her.
And it's amazing. It's a great story so far. Glitterus has recently got a spear, and so now everybody needs to fear the spear.
Oh yeah, we built her with zero.
Here's the spear.
We built her with 1 intelligence point, 1 luck point, and what was the other one? 1 charisma. So everybody that she comes up across is like, oh my fucking god, get the fuck away from me.
Oh yeah. So in classic Fallout, if you have a low enough intelligence, everybody is mad at you. They basically rewrote the entire game to be hostile. It's a secret extra hard difficulty, and your character.
This
Whatever you
fucking
go.
asshole did not warn me at all. So we're like playing. I was like, man, everyone's fucking mean. He's like, oh yeah, they hate you when you're dumb. And I was like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck
That's-
doing nothing.
That's why I said I wanted to do a low intelligence build, and so far the adventures have started, and
Adventures
you know what?
have not gone well.
I got
I would
to,
operate under the assumption that anything Brian tells you to do, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Hey, Angel.
Hello.
I had a weird ass parent moment the other day.
A parrot?
Parent.
Oh, okay. With you, man, it could be a parrot. I don't fucking know.
No, I think it was pretty apparent what he was saying.
How apparent was it?
How-
All right. So I took my kid to the playground. That's where a lot of parent stories happen. Is at the playground. That's just where
It's a really good thing that you now have a kid instead of you just going to the playground like you used to do.
It was to check
First
his
of-
quarter machines, you guys.
First of all, when you say quarter machines, I mean single moms who are having a hard time. The answer is yes.
Babe, don't look so attacked.
But
Wow, Mark. I
no.
fought every fiber in my being not to say something.
Look,
And
you-
just
We dive on our own grenades here. It's okay.
I mean,
so
technically you're the grenade.
Yeah, I
so
know.
Eddie Hauser, Doogie Hauser, MD.
Because there's
Uh,
a delay.
No.
My kid found this rock and he started throwing it on the ground, and I'm like, "What are you trying to do?" He's like, "I'm trying to break this rock," and I'm like, "Okay, stupid. First of all, that's dirt, and dirt is soft, and rock is hard." I don't say these things. I just think them a lot to my kid. He's 4. I know he only got his brain 4 years ago. The operating system is still installing. I get it. All right, I get it.
Does your kid
So-
run on Windows or Mac?
I'm waiting for the day when your kid puts 2 and 2 together when he does something odd or askew or stupid, and then the face that you make when you're trying not to say something. Like, oh, that's what Dad's face always meant.
No, it's yeah. I mean, it's magic.
No,
Being a
yeah,
parent is magic. But
Not magic.
so this kid's throwing these rocks. So this kid's picking this
Angel
rock up
dropping truth.
and throwing it onto another rock to break it. And I'm like, cool. We are doing science. And to be fair, science was done. It was a sedimentary rock. There was crystals inside. It's like, oh shit, this is actually igneous, not sedimentary. My bad. Let's learn some shit. We're just doing whatever the fuck we're doing. And then some random ass kids just joined in on our activity. And I'm like, oh fuck. And so like these kids are just picking up this rock, holding it over the head, and just smash it. It's like, dude, we gotta make a line and we gotta do this safe. First of all, we shouldn't even be doing this in the park. But next thing you know, I got like all these kids just talking to me. This like random ass kids like, do you play Zelda? I'm like, which one? Which one, idiot? Well, I'm playing the one on the Nintendo. Which system?
Idiot.
Like,
you little fucking moron.
Fucking moron. You dumb piece of shit. He's like, yeah, well, I'm at this castle. They all have castles. They all have the goddamn
They all have multiple castles.
Continue.